Welcome, everyone. I'm thrilled you're here. My name is Rick Hancock, and I'm the co-founder, CEO, and president of My Mobile Life. You'll meet my co-founder, Michael Grillo, in a little bit. We founded the company in 2013, and we started off as a traditional digital marketing agency based in Metro Atlanta. Since then, we've grown into a global, multifaceted digital and AI certified communications company. And over the years, we have worked with and have employed over 100 people from around the globe. But enough about us. Today's webinar is all about you. Today is about clarity, capability, and opportunity. We encourage you to stay to the end. Everyone here live gets a bonus gift, and we'll stay as long as you like to answer questions at the end of the presentation. The one thing this webinar is about: businesses don't need more AI tools, they need leadership. Today is about stepping into that leadership role. Who is this for? This session serves two groups: AI consultants who want to lead and business owners who need direction. And who is this not for? This session is for leaders, not hype chasers. What will you learn today? Well, by the end of this presentation, you'll have extreme clarity on what to do next, including how to fill the AI leadership gap, why the latest AI tools aren't the answer, and how you can become the invisible chief AI officer companies are desperately searching for. And we're really looking forward to showing you the one-click AI platform that we've created and what's on the roadmap for early next year. And we strongly believe you're going to be very impressed with the incredible founding member offer everyone on this webinar can take advantage of. And we're limiting this very generous offer to the first 100 people who subscribe to the platform. Does this sound like you? A little audience participation. Give me some feedback. Write in the chat. Which one sounds like you? Tired of the focus on AI tool hype? Not enough focus on AI strategy? Not being able to quickly respond to client or potential client needs? Or if you feel like you're falling behind as an AI consultant, have questions about what services you should be offering or what you should be charging for your services. If any of this sounds like you, you're in the right place. And Mike and I have done a ton of research, and we know these are the questions that a lot of you are asking yourself. So if you felt one or all those things I just mentioned, don't feel bad. Not too long ago, we felt the same exact way. But after building One-Click AI, which we also call OC for short, I've been transformed, and so can you. I've made the shift from just being an AI consultant to becoming a virtual chief AI officer that millions of businesses around the world are looking for. And with the help of One-Click AI, you can take that leadership ride with me. If that sounds like good advice, give me a thumbs up and we'll get ready to rock and roll. All right, so let's get down to the nitty gritty. Why I created One-Click. I didn't build One-Click as an idea. I built it out of lifelong experiences. A little bit about me. Just like AI has caused many people to reinvent themselves, so have I. I wrote my first AI book, the AI Business Dictionary, to teach myself all the new words and phrases I was reading about AI. And I really wished a platform like One-Click existed when I began my AI consulting journey. It would have been a heck of a lot easier. And I want to get personal for a moment and share something else that shaped this entire platform. My entrepreneurship journey started at 7 years old watching my dad run his graphic design and printing business out of our basement of our Long Island home. I remember telling myself, someday I'm going to run my own company too. I just didn't know that someday would be 40 years later. In my second book, The Invisible Chief AI Officer, I explained that businesses don't actually need more AI tools. They need AI leadership. A chief AI officer provides the strategy, vision, and coordination behind everything a company does with AI. They prevent chaos, eliminate duplication, build responsible AI practices, and make sure every AI effort actually ties back to real business goals. A great CAIO starts with business objectives, not technology hype. They audit the current state, define success with measurable KPIs, build a roadmap that scales from small pilot projects, and bring every department into alignment around what AI is supposed to achieve. But here's the problem. With some chief AI officer salaries reaching $500,000, go check it out on LinkedIn. Look for those jobs. People are paying $500,000 for chief AI officers. Not every company can afford to hire a full-time chief artificial intelligence officer. And there are essentially three models of AI leadership: the full-time CAIO, the fractional CAIO, and the on-demand chief artificial intelligence officer model. And that last one, the on-demand CAIO, is what OneClick is built for. It gives small businesses and consultants the same clarity, structure, and strategic leadership a full-time CAIO would provide without the cost or complexity or technical hiring. In short, OneClick was created to bring CAIO level leadership to everyone who needs it, not just companies big enough to afford a C-suite role. So, like many of you, I built a career first. Mine was in journalism. I spent decades as a TV broadcaster, political reporter, traveling the country, covering major national events. And I'll never forget the moment that changed everything for me. I was standing in front of the camera during the 2000 presidential election, which back then was one of the most high-stake political stories of our time. For a lot of journalists, that would have been a career pinnacle. But as I stood there delivering the story, I felt emptiness. I was good at what I did. I was respected. I had the awards, the recognition, the career highlights, but I also knew something else. I didn't want to spend the rest of my life telling other people's stories. I wanted to start living mine. That moment planted a seed, a shift, a realization that I wanted to build something of my own, something meaningful. Fast forward, and that path led me into entrepreneurship, digital strategy, and ultimately into building OneClick AI. Not because it was trendy, not because AI was exploding, but because I saw the same struggle everywhere. Businesses drowning in tools, but starving for leadership. Consultants wanting help, but lacking the structure, tools, clarity, and confidence to do it. A vacuum where strategic AI guidance should be. When you've reinvented yourself once, you see the world different. You see opportunities others miss. You understand what it means to feel stuck. OneClick is the platform I wish existed when I started. This isn't software to me. This is a system I built for consultants, strategists, or business owners who are ready to step into leadership, even if they don't feel completely ready yet.
Hi, this is Marty McNair from the Jordan McNair Foundation. I met Rick shortly after I created my foundation to honor my late son, Jordan. We were in the early stages of trying to get our digital marketing strategies in place. I was also in the process of writing my first book, Can My Child Play?, that focused on my son's life and the critical need to raise awareness through youth safety in sports. Through Rick and his company's counsel, we were able to accelerate many of the important aspects of messaging that help raise awareness and fundraising dollars. More recently, I relied heavily on Rick's expertise in the AI space. While AI is still relatively new and can be overwhelming for many businesses to navigate, Rick's deep knowledge of identifying the right AI tools at the right time has saved me countless of hours and time and has allowed me to focus more on all aspects of running the foundation. It's been an honor to work with Rick and his company. I continue to do so, and rest assured there's always some great information exchange. Thanks again, Rick. Continued success.
In recent years, I've been a top executive of 2 chambers of commerce in the Atlanta market. I worked with Rick and his company when he was a member of both chambers, but also took on committee leadership and executive board member responsibilities. Chambers of commerce focus on fostering a vibrant business community, promoting economic development, and advocating for the interest of its members. Rick embraced the Chamber's mission and strategic initiatives with expertise and enthusiasm. Today, I'm the CEO of my own company and cannot stress enough the value and importance of partnering with business leaders who have experience and can only help guide and support your success.
Hey folks, I'm Jeff. After a long career in sales, at the age of 57, I launched my first business and purchased a cigar lounge. After a few years, I decided to upgrade my cigar lounge and move to a new location. I hired Rick's team to handle building a new website and manage our social media marketing. But I soon realized that I could also benefit from Rick's years of overall entrepreneurial business experience. He's been a valuable business resource to lean on that's gone well beyond digital marketing strategy. It was reassuring to have a business partnership with someone who knew exactly what I was going through, both the challenges and the opportunities that come with starting a new business later in life.
I met Rick over 20 years ago in graduate school. We were both enrolled in which was at the time a high cutting edge academic program at Quinnipiac. It taught us working professionals how to use digital tools and social media that was very new at the time. When I first met Rick, he was working as a TV news broadcaster. After numerous conversations, I could tell he was trying to figure out how to transition out of journalism and pursue his dream of starting his own business. Over the past 2 decades, I watched Rick grow his business from a hopeful idea into a full-fledged and thriving business. If you are at a stage in your life and thinking of launching your own business, I would definitely be a wise investment of your time and resources to take advantage of an opportunity to learn directly from Rick on how to get your business off the ground. Amazing guy. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, I'm very humbled by the support from people we've worked with in the past, and I'm committed to earning the trust of everyone on this call today, and hope you join me in this AI journey. So let's get back into the presentation. What's the AI market opportunity? The demand is enormous, but very few people are qualified to lead. The global AI consulting market size is expected to be worth close to $60 billion by 2034. That's up from $8.4 billion last year. That's a compound annual growth rate of 21.5% during the forecast period of 2025 to 2034. That's an amazing growth. And just last year, North America held the dominant market position, capturing more than a 37% share, creating $3 billion in revenue for AI consultants. But here's a fact worth noting. 80% of small and medium-sized business leaders believe AI could transform their businesses, yet fewer than 15% have implemented it effectively. That gap is your opportunity to lead. So what exactly is the Invisible CAI Office model? The Invisible CAI Officer is not a technical job. It's a strategic system. It's strategy. It's the roadmap. It's governance. It's data. It's implementation. And let's talk about why you need a system, or more specifically, why you need a system like One-Click AI. To lead effectively, you need clarity, structure, and tools that scale your expertise. That's exactly what we've developed with OC. Here's an overview of everything that's on the platform. OC brings everything the CAIO needs into one platform. AI readiness assessments, prompt library, industry context, a strategy console, and there are a few things we have on the roadmap that will be rolled out early in 2026, one of them being an AI app marketplace. Now, to walk us through a demo of how OC works, or better yet, how OC can work for you, is MyMobileLife's co-founder and my dear, dear friend, Michael Grillo, the COO and the chief architect of One-Click AI. Mike, take it away.
Thank you, Rick. And thank you, everybody, for showing up. We really appreciate it. And we are very excited to show you what we've been working on. I just thought to myself this morning, what this project started as earlier this year and what it's become now. Not to bore you with a long story, but one day Rick showed up to me and started sending me links to these custom GPTs that he made inside of ChatGPT, and he just kind of gave me the idea, like, this is the beginning of a system, this is the beginning of an application of some sort, and he's like, if we could just get people these links, it'll be amazing. And then I said, we could do a little bit better. So here's what we came up with. Hi, everybody. This is Mike from My Mobile Life, and today I would like to give you a tour of OneClick AI, your virtual AI strategist. We have a lot of features to show you, so let's get started. The OC dashboard is where your AI leadership journey begins. Here you can view suggestions for using OneClick AI, recent conversations and assessments, and insights from our blog and our podcast. An assessment is the first step for every business and the starting point of your consulting workflow. With voice-powered AI future-ready assessments from OneClick AI, you receive deliverable, actionable reports in minutes instead of days. Assessments are available for every level of an organization: company, department, team, and individual. Each level comes with around 40 or 50 questions covering various aspects of work to help set a baseline evaluation and show next steps and recommended tools for AI adoption. Answers to these questions are scored on several criteria, resulting in a comprehensive report that summarizes the current situation and presents potential solutions to make better use of artificial intelligence. Want to use your own questions? Here you can create as many question sets as you need for each assessment level. Create a fresh set of questions or duplicate our existing questions and adapt as you see fit. Inside the question set editor, you can change questions and categories, change the order of questions, make questions active or inactive, or remove an unneeded question from the list. And you can create your own sets of scoring criteria in the same way. Choose your level, create a blank set, or clone from our existing criteria, and you can customize the way your assessments are graded. When you are ready to start a new assessment, click the button under the level you wish to use, then select your desired question and criteria sets. If you made any custom sets as default options, that will be reflected here. Otherwise, you can choose specific sets or simply use the ones we created. The assessment panel is designed to simplify the assessment process for you and anyone you invite to answer questions. The panel lets you name your assessment, navigate between questions, and save your progress as you go along. Assessments save automatically and back up to your browser in the event you lose your internet connection, and drafts can be manually saved or discarded. But OC's voice capabilities transform the assessment experience and can save you even more time.
Describe your role within the organization.
I am the lead developer of the OneClick AI application. I develop new features for the app and ensure everything works properly.
How familiar are you with basic AI concepts, e.g., machine learning, automation?
I have used automation and artificial intelligence tools to create custom workflows that help me get work done faster and better.
How comfortable are you using digital tools and platforms in your daily work?
I am very comfortable using digital systems and enjoy learning new tools. Before we show you the report for a completed assessment, we want to let you know that you can easily share a secure link to allow someone to complete the assessment on their own without having to log into your OC account. This is useful if you are performing multiple assessments at the same time and want to collect feedback as quickly as possible. Once you enter an email address and click Generate, the recipient will receive an email with a secure link where they can use the same voice features and draft management tools to answer the questions while you do other work. Once the recipient finishes the assessment, you will receive an email notification letting you know that you can review their answers and submit the assessment for scoring. Here is an assessment I ran for our marketing department. Once you submit an assessment, you can go to other sections of the app while the assessment is scored in the background. When the assessment is ready, you will see a report like this. The assessment shows an overall score and summary, and each criteria section shows a score, summary, recommended next steps, and potential tools that can be used to improve the subject's AI readiness. This report can also be shared with people outside of OneClick AI, and you can use this information as you interact with the OC chat console. More on that in a bit. And if you need to update answers in any assessment and rerun the results, you can do that by clicking Edit Answers. You can navigate between questions, type or speak your answers, then rerun when you're ready. Next, let's explore the OC chat console. This is where ongoing AI strategy work happens. OC is continuously trained on our own insights into AI, automation, and data science. This knowledge persists through every conversation you and OC have and makes up one of the layers of each conversation, along with your own global files and those uploaded to individual conversations. Let's ask OC a question about prompt writing. After you hit send, OC takes time to come up with a response, considering all of the knowledge layers we mentioned in a matter of seconds. OC's response will start to appear. Let's ask OC to summarize the file I just uploaded to a new conversation. As we wait for a reply, you can also see that you have access to all of your previous conversations, which you can resume, rename, or delete. Not sure where to begin with OC? Check out our ever-growing prompt library for conversation starters. Get everything you need to deliver world-class AI outputs instantly. Use the search field and category filter to search for specific prompts. Click the star icon to favorite a prompt and pin it to the top of your list. If you have prompts of your own that you would like to store, you can do that here. Enter a prompt and a category, and you can reuse that prompt as often as you need to. Notice the prompts with the double curly brackets. These contain variables that you can enter to tailor a prompt to your specific use case. To use a prompt, click Insert into Chat, fill in any variables you see, then click Insert. The OC chat console will load, and your prompt is ready to send. The OC Vault eliminates guesswork and fear. OC subscribers can get access to an ever-growing repository of information to help them get more business and better serve their own customers. Find industry starter packs, industry prompt packs, pricing guidelines, proposal templates, best practices, and much more. In the coming days, we will have over 150 items covering several industries, helping you communicate better with potential clients and offer more value to them. Use the search bar and category filters to sort through the vault, then click to learn more and view a document. Most consultants lose business at implementation. Our agent marketplace will fix that. Coming soon, our agent marketplace will feature tools created by One-Click AI and featured developers, including pre-built apps and one-click automations. Search through the marketplace and see previews of what we are working on. You deliver the roadmap, OC delivers the implementation. Under My Account, you could change the display of your OC app, edit your settings, manage your subscription, and learn more about the app. Thank you for joining us on our tour of One-Click AI. We are constantly working to add more features and improve your user experience. We hope you'll try it out soon.
All right, Michael, thank you very much. That was an awesome demo. And I can tell you, Mike and I did a ton of market research before setting out to build One-Click, and I can confidently tell you there's nothing else like this in the market at this price range for AI consultants. And think about it. What do you need to win as a consultant? A proven system, a consulting toolkit, implementation, leverage, community, mentorship. One-Click AI gives you all five. And let's talk about what's on the roadmap, as Mike mentioned, in early 26. Number one, the OC chat feature will soon be voice-enabled, just like the AI readiness assessments. So you'll be able to talk directly to OC and it will talk back to you. And number two, and what we're very, very excited about, is the One-Click app marketplace. It's also going to be a game changer for AI consultants, especially non-technical AI consultants. I belong to several online AI consultant communities, and one of the biggest pain points I often hear is on the implementation side of AI. While it's true, AI has allowed us non-technical folks to build vibe-coded AI apps and agents, as Mike mentioned. It's really not what we do best. And a lot of us can't close deals because many potential clients would rather work with a firm that can take the entire AI project across the finish line from strategy to implementation. The OC Marketplace will give you a ton more confidence knowing that you have access to technical partnerships in place from the start. We'll be updating you more on that development in the coming weeks. So to recap the marketplace benefits, it's pre-built AI apps, one-click automations, no-code customizations, deployed to clients instantly unlock implementation revenue. You deliver the roadmap, OC delivers the implementation. Now we're getting to the good stuff. I'm now formally and officially inviting you to become a founding OC member. Here's what you get as a founding OC member. The OC platform access, number 2, up to 1,000 AI readiness assessments a month. If you're an AI consultant and you know are trying to do assessments, doing 1 or 2 can take forever and can be costly, depending on where you're accessing those assessments. You can get up to 1,000 AI readiness assessments a month in your subscription. With Strategy Console, Prompt Library, OC Vault, immediate early access to the app marketplace when it launches, and exclusive access to founding member digital community and social media platforms we're building out, and priority placement as a featured guest on our AI Life podcast. And of course, easy access to me and Mike with dedicated weekly office hours. Look, I know now you're saying to yourself, okay, Rick, how much is all this going to cost? Great question. That answer will depend on if you're a founding member or not. All right, so here, what can I tell you? That if you wait until February 2nd, 2026, that's about a month and a half away, we're going to begin offering one-click AI to non-founding members as a monthly subscription product. The cost will range from $47 for the OC Advisor tier, $97 for the OC Strategist tier, and $177 a month for the OC Implementer tier. In AI Advisor, you get the one-click Chief AI Officer chat feature, access to the OC Vault, voice-powered AI assessments, use of our prompt library, and up to 100 assessments per month. That'll be $47 a month beginning February 2nd. The OC Strategist, you get everything in OC Advisor, but you'll also be able to conduct up to 500 AI readiness assessments. And that will go for $97 a month, starting in February. And the OC Implementer tier will give you access to the agent marketplace and the ability to conduct up to 1,000 AI readiness assessments per month. That's a pretty good deal right off the bat. And that's on the monthly subscription. If you want to buy it annually, if you choose to subscribe to the annual plan on February 2nd, 2026 and beyond, you'll receive a significant discount over the monthly subscription tiers. Essentially, you're getting 2 months for free by paying annually. But if you really want to become a founding OC member today, and I'm about to entice you with a deal so good my team, as late as last night, tried to talk me out of offering it to you today, check this out. All right. If you sign up today on a monthly plan, OC Advisor will be $23.50 a month. The OC Strategist will be $48.50, and the OC Implementer will be $88.50 a month. If you decide to go on the annual plan, for the OC founding members who choose an annual plan, OC Advisor is $235 a year, Strategist $485 a year, and Implementer $885. And I'm about to show you why, in real dollars and cents, why this founding offer is so incredible. So we dropped a link so you can check out the pricing page, put the QR code if you're on mobile, so you can check out the descriptions for each tier. But listen to what I have to say as far as why you want to do this. We're capping the founder members at 100. Okay, so when we hit that number, even if it's before February 2nd, 2026, we will no longer be offering these special discounts. Would it be worth it? If OC helped you land just one deal, would it be worth it? That question says it all. And I'm going to show you why. Let's take a deeper look at the value of the AI readiness assessment function. OC reads questions aloud, you respond via voice, automatically recorded, fast and intuitive. You literally talk your way through the assessment. OC listens and captures everything. If you've done any assessments already, if you're an AI consultant, you know how long and laborious they can be. You see how fast you can do them and how many you can do right now with OC. But let's break down what that value is. The estimated consultant charges per assessment tier with the one-click AI assessment tool. Here's a rough spectrum of what consultants could charge for assessments at different organizational levels. These are very plausible estimates based on market norms. We've done the research, we know. Here are the estimates of what you could realistically charge to do a company-level assessment. $50,000 to $150,000 for a mid-sized company. Larger enterprises might pay more. For a department-level assessment, you can charge $20,000 to $60,000. For a team-level assessment, $5,000 to $20,000. And for an individual user assessment at a company's in the range of $500 to $5,000, depending on the depth. All right. So you begin to see it. Now, what we're very, very excited about is the value that we're bringing with the Vault. Okay. We're introducing the one-click AI Vault, your AI consulting business brain in a box, or in this case, a vault. It's like I always say, the AI assessment is this first step. Well, this is kind of like the pre-step to get you ready and get that company that you're talking to that first step, the pre-step. And this is the most powerful advantage you'll have as a consultant. Like I said earlier, I hang out in a lot of different AI consulting online communities, and here are the three of the biggest fears I hear from AI consultants every single day. What do I offer? What do I charge? And what do the deliverables look like? Well, guess what? OC Vault answers and solves all of these problems instantly. The industry starter packs, 40 industries we've researched. These industry starter packs that we created are the market equivalents of what you find produced by Gartner, IBIS World, McKinsey, BCG, and niche market guides. 40 industry overviews and starter packs, deep research, workflows, bottlenecks, and AI opportunities. 40 industry prompt libraries, tailored prompts for analysis, proposal, workflows, and automation. 40 industry pricing guidelines, consulting grade pricing frameworks for every major sector. 40 assessment overlays, industry specific enhancements to the one-click AI readiness assessment. These are all included in your subscriptions as a founding member. The Vault will be a paid standalone feature add-on after February 2nd, or when we hit our first 100 founding members, whichever comes first. Typical cost, if you just want to do this on your own individual reports, $250 to $1,500 per industry report. So your 40 industry library values range between $10,000 and a $60,000 value. And if you wanted to go out and collect all of this information yourself, it would be both timely and costly. But with the one-click AI, you don't have to. We've done the hard work for you, and we will be constantly updating each and every report on a regular basis, so you'll always have the latest AI industry-related data, one click away. And what would these resources cost individually? If consultants had the source of build them themselves, the industry overviews, 40 of them, $10,000 to $60,000. The pricing guides, $8,000 to $20,000. The proposal templates, 40 of them, $4,000 to $20,000. The prompt libraries, 40 of them, $4,000 to $1,500. The assessment overlays, 40 of them, $8,000 to $20,000. A total estimated value of $34,000 to $135,000. Your cost as a founding member, zero, because all those will be included in your Vault membership, in your OC subscriber membership. So again, this is what we're charging. This is what we're offering as a founding member, your plan. $2,350 a month as an OC advisor, strategist $4,850, and the implementer $88.50 a month if you want to subscribe monthly. And on an annual plan, the OC founding members who choose an annual plan, the advisor is $235 a year, the strategist $485 a year, and the OC implementer $885. Compare that with what you can make as a consultant with the tools that we're providing you. And it's a 7-day risk-free guarantee. If OC doesn't help you deliver strategy and results in 7 days, you don't pay. And these are bonuses only for the first 100 who join on February or until February 2nd, 2026, prices will revert to the standard pricing, and it won't include access to the vault, which will be priced separately for each tier. So we've been working on this for a while, as Mike mentioned, and we've had a couple of people beta testing it. And I did want to bring one person up to kind of talk about their experiences. It's Rory Woodfalk. It's one of my AI certification alumni. We went through our AI certification together, but Rory is much more dynamic than that. He's currently the Associate Vice President at Exit Factory Atlanta. He's a former, we've all eaten at Chick-fil-A, and most of us know that Chick-fil-A owns most of his franchises, but Rory actually was a franchise owner of Chick-fil-A. He also has his own AI consulting business of his own. And Rory was going to be kind enough to kind of just share some of his experiences, what he's been, how he's used it. And I think he's on mute. You have to unmute him. You have to unmute him.
There we go. Did that do it?
Okay.
Rick, just thank you for inviting me on, and again, just thank you for just this amazing tool. You know, I've been consulting business for a little over a year now in the AI space, and I've run through a lot of just different different tools, different tactics, and different networks there. And what I loved about this tool is the intuitiveness of it. I think, Rich, I think you nailed it when you were speaking on it there from that standpoint of just understanding exactly what it is, what it focuses in on, and just connecting back with those clients. You know, I've had a lot of clients as I work with a lot of small business, service-based businesses, and there's this hesitation around just jumping into AI, thinking they're not ready yet, thinking they're not prepared, thinking they're too small, thinking they don't have all the intuitive pieces there. But I think the one-click platform, the way it's formatted, the way it's structured, makes it very easy for me to connect with them. And also, when I show and let them peek behind the curtain a little bit, it allows them to be able to actually see themselves in the world of AI. So I think it's a great introductory tool. I think it's a great tool, period. I think definitely as we continue to operate and work with people of varying degrees of expertise, it has been amazing so far for me, and I look forward to just continuing the partnership with One Click AI in my mobile life.
Oh, thank you very much. We appreciate that, Roy, very much. All right. Have a great day. Thank you. So again, we put the link in there. And check it out, and we have the QR code up there, and so let's see, did I go too fast? Oh my, there we go. There we go. So this is the full system: platform, playbooks, pricing, templates, and implementation support. The complete founding member package, everything included, up to 1,000 assessments, strategy console, early access to the marketplace, founder member pricing. And we'd love for you to join us on this journey. So thank you for attending. We're going to give everybody a free copy of The Invisible Chief AI Officer for hanging out with us. I want to thank not only Mike, I want to thank James Hoyle and Gabby Carpenter on our staff who helped us get this up and running for today. And so if there are any questions out there, Mike, you have a better access to the screen to see if we have any questions.
None yet, but if anybody has any questions, you could enter in the chat. You can enter in the Q&A feature. We can bring you on stage if you're not feeling shy, whatever you want to do.
I guess we could also just, you got a question?
Oh, no. I was going to say, Elizabeth put in the chat, I'm stoked to give this a try. Thanks, y'all. You're welcome.
Since we have a little bit of time, Mike, you want to go into the vault, show that off a little bit more so people can kind of see some of the depth of the type of information we compile.
What's up there right now? And the caveat is we are literally adding things today. So we're to start, we're going to have around 150 different assets in there. So let me log us in. Let me share my screen again. And like with everything else in the app, we want to make it as intuitive as possible. And we don't want to just, inundate you with links to 100 different documents. We want to be able to make it searchable. We want it, want to give you enough information to know what you're getting. And you see my screen, right, Rick?
Yes.
Okay. So it's, again, we're uploading as we speak. We're, 40 different industries we're covering. Let's pull up the 30, 60, 90 AI roadmap. So, you get your description here. Before we get to that, you can do a keyword search. That's one quick way to get into this. So you'll be able to find your prompt packs easily. We'll have categories for different industries as those upload. Our prompt packs will be able to be found that way. We'll just keep this simple for everybody to find. So let's open up a document. And then everything that's in here, you could simply put this into one of your OC console strategy chats if you wanted to. That would come in handy, especially with the prompt packs that we have. But there's Rick, feel free to jump in. But there's a lot of worksheets, a lot of useful.
Yeah, a lot of worksheets. As a consultant, there are a lot of things that the step before the step is really what I want to emphasize, and I think that's what the Vault shines at. Prepping before you even do the AI readiness assessment. Spent a lot of time talking about that, and then also the pricing. There's so many questions people have on what do I charge, what do I price. Not only it gives you a breakdown of step by step for every asset that you create for a company as along that roadmap. You can have you'll find very, very specific pricing, and I think that's very, very helpful. I think we do have a question from Phil. I think he asked, could you maybe show an
example of
final report? Yeah, final report.
Yeah. It's I'll bring up the marketing assessment that I ran in the demo.
Okay.
So this one, I used our standard criteria. So we had about 12 different items that we graded on, such as customer market innovation, data management, governance, analytics, decision making. These are the basic things that we thought would be, good benchmarks to evaluate. And as you can see, just, you get a short summary with each, you get some recommended next steps, you get recommended applications. And in the future, as we build out the marketplace, those marketplace suggestions are going to show up in these lists as well. And then you'll be able to see all the input, all the answers to the questions that went in.
Yeah, and what I've been doing when I've been working with some assessments, I'll run it back through the OC chat and layer it over with some of the documents from the Vault or just some additional information. So this is a great report. You could hand this back to a client if you wanted to, but if you wanted to even create more depth to it, you could just upload it into the OC chat and have it formatted in different ways and create a more of an executive summary. There's a lot of different things you can do. So just out the box coming out the assessment is great, but there are more things you can do to enhance it before you actually do a presentation. You could make it into a PowerPoint. You could do a lot of different things once you get the assessment. Phil had another question, and Phil, thank you for coming. Appreciate it. About the implementation side of things. So that's one of the reasons why the marketplace, we're still working on fleshing that out, because we are in discussions with a number of different developers who want to partner with us to have them be able to showcase their wares. Because on the flip side of our AI consultants who sometimes struggle with the implementation side, you have a lot of developers who struggle sometimes with getting their work into the marketplace of people like us. So we're talking to several folks who we're going to partner with. We will be building some things on our own. We will be taking on projects of our own. But as we grow and get more projects, we will be working with partners who will be basically providing apps into the marketplace, ready to go apps, very common apps, chatbots, workflows, we do a lot of marketing, obviously. So we have a lot of workflows already that can be very, very easily deployed and implemented into people's businesses. So it's still an evolving kind of thing. We have the bones of it, the infrastructure, the implementation aspect of it. I don't think that we'll ever be overwhelmed with projects. It's just, will we do them 100% full transparency? Will we do them 100% internally, or will we be working with our partners in the marketplace? We will vet that out once we're talking to someone who has an implementation project on best how we can move forward on that. So I hope I didn't dance around too much on that, but I'm not worried about our implementation partners. We've been in business close to 15 years. We've been building technical solutions all those years. AI is just another aspect of that. I'm not saying it's not more complex or any more difficult than what we've been doing in the past, but we've been holding our own, building software applications and development projects for going on 15 years now. And so we're just going to be expanding upon that in the AI space. Yep. Okay. Liz, thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Okay. Well, we will, Mike, did you want to add anything else? I think we can.
No, I think we covered all the bases. If you do want to see the demo video again, we do have that posted on My Mobile Life's YouTube channel. So I imagine if you search for One Click AI My Mobile Life, that should come up pretty quick.
Yep. And I'll be, doing regular webinars on a weekly basis. So if you want to come back and have some other questions, please feel free to do that, and tell other folks as well who are in the AI consulting community. There's enough business out there for all of us to eat. And so if you want to share this with others, feel free to do that. If you want to get in touch with me and Mike to do another, maybe a smaller demo, we'll be more than happy to do that as well. So always thank people for giving up time during the day to spend with us. And so we definitely do appreciate you spending time with us, and hopefully learn something and take advantage of this offer that we're putting out there. We think we're pretty confident that we'll get to our initial number fairly quickly now that we officially have launched this. This has always been the big day to kind of launch this out to the public, and again, we'll be out there very aggressively and actively talking to a lot of AI consulting communities and small business leaders about the tool and how this can really help them become more efficient, more productive. So we're confident that by our February 2nd date that we'll have our 100 founding members, and we'd love for everyone on here to be part of that group. But we'll be here anyway. And again, we appreciate your time, your attention. I want to thank the team again. And again, if you have any other questions, concerns, comments, feedback, we love it, because we'll only get better by hearing what people want in the app. So, if there's a suggestion or something else that you would like to see us add, please let us know, because we'd be more than happy, and Mike would be more than happy to roll up his sleeves again and start making that happen. So
it's true. We made this for you. So anything we can do to make your jobs easier, we want to make that a part of the app.
Okay. All right. Well, with that, we'll give you back the rest of your afternoon. We do appreciate your time, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.
Thank you, everybody.